15th March, a dramatic press release claims something huge. A vast underground structure beneath the Khafre pyramids, hidden chambers, ancient passageways, possibly even an underground city, all supposedly discovered using radar from space. Because obviously when you're hunting ancient secrets, why not skip the digging and zoom in from orbit like it's SimCity Pharaoh edition? The researchers say they use synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, from orbit, combined with something called Doppler tomography. Sounds fancy, but here's the reality. According to their own paper, SAR by itself can't penetrate solid rock, so instead they rely on detecting micro-movements of the pyramid caused by background seismic noise, like vibrations from the Earth, wind, Cairo traffic, or even the Nile. They claim the Cosmos SkyMed satellites observed these micro-movements, which were generated by constant low-level seismic vibrations. These surface vibrations subtly affected the radar signals during each satellite passage. By analyzing what they call Doppler centroid anomalies in the radar signal, they tracked how the pyramid surface trembled. They used something called multi-chromatic analysis to estimate how specific surface points moved over time. Then, using a method likened to medical tomography, they reconstructed a 3D image of the pyramid's interior based on how these tremors changed from different angles as a satellite orbited. Their conclusion? The pyramid becomes transparent in the micro-movement domain, and internal chambers can be inferred from this vibrational data. Sounds clever, but here's the problem. This entire technique assumes that micro-movements on the surface of a giant stone structure can accurately reveal what's happening meters below it. It's like saying you can determine the layout of a cruise ship's engine room by watching it bob in the water from space. It's a leap that isn't backed by any accepted geophysical method, and certainly not one capable of achieving the resolution and depth they claim. Radar waves can't penetrate dense materials like limestone or granite from hundreds of kilometers above the surface. I mean, look at the well-known structures that they've mapped. They're really clutching for straws. You can clearly see how some of these images are just inferences. So far, there is no widely accepted peer-reviewed paper and no independent verification. Just a radar method that isn't capable of deep imaging and a 3D model that looks like it came from a late-night ancient aliens binge. Until someone runs proper seismic surveys, these claims sit comfortably next to cursed tombs, reptilian pharaohs, and Wi-Fi pyramids.